Not doing Facebook?
No, we're doing. I'm not in the studio, so we can't do Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Let's roll.
We're doing it this way. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Let me get this. Okay. Eat this out. Okay. Hey guys.
Do you want to at least put the link on Facebook so we can have people join the YouTube chat?
Sorry.
I have no idea.
Sorry, do you want to handle your business first before we start this?
No. I'm just kind of spouting off at some people right now.
That's what I'm saying. Do you want to handle that stuff first?
I mean, there's nothing else to handle at this point. I just was sending a message. I was just sending a message to some friends because I just yeah. I'm just addressing my support system.
Oh, Sorg.
Brandon's here. All right, you guys on the stream. Yeah, I just got some bad news, so I'm going to be super salty tonight. So we'll see how this goes.
That's perfect, Sorg.
Sorg is going to be saltador from.
And thankfully, it's only 9:20. So if I get ridiculous, it's not like
it's 10:20.
I won't be waking people up. Hopefully,
it is 10:20.
Yeah, Sorg.
Yeah. This is a nice place I'm in, by the way.
It does look very nice.
Look how high that ceiling is. It's crazy. I got complimentary water and coffee and everything. I need to let Missy book for me better.
It's a plus.
Sadly, it's when this happens that I got the nice hotel. So I wonder how like the pool's open. I'm just gonna swim all day. There's a pool here. I'm just gonna go swim.
Yes, you should, Sorg.
Or a hot tub.
Because God, I want a hot tub. I want to swim. I'm just gonna do my work and then take a vacation day or something.
Sorg, just go commando. Go commando in that pool.
I'm pretty sure you can't go commando in a pool.
All right, the pool is right beside the breakfast area where everybody can see you, which I initially find unsettling to begin with. So
in other words, the breakfast buffet is gonna have some extra sausage.
Oh, guys, I'm feeling better already.
Sorg is H.
I am so H.
Hey, Sorg, hold on. I know someone you can talk to that's very positive. He'll make you feel better.
Oh, no, not fake Sorg.
It's fake Sorg.
Oh, those gonna be. I'm like, how's he gonna get pumped at FJ Town?
It's fake Sorg.
Hi, fake Sorg.
Hey, guys, how you doing today? Boy, I really love SmackDown. It was a great show.
Fake Sorg, can you say awesome?
I only do that during interviews with Riz.
All right, you guys ready?
Awesome.
Sorg is gonna punch us through the computer.
Riz is the last person.
What?
That should be getting on me for interview skills.
This is true.
By the way, Riz, have you accepted your new position as the Mad Mike impersonator?
When was this?
Mm-hmm. No, this is a thing.
When was this?
This is a thing. You have been volunteered for this.
Was it I thought. Oh.
Yeah, because I'm going to advertise some woo crispy woo.
Wait, why?
Yeah.
Oh.
Guys, I was in Charlotte.
No, because Ric Flair was the Ric Flair impersonator.
No, he wasn't. That was a Ric Flair impersonator.
Completely not Ric Flair.
That was definitely not Ric Flair. It was a picture of Ric Flair, but that was definitely a Ric Flair impersonator. He said so.
Speaking of which, I was in Charlotte today.
Really? How was she?
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I was only there for about 10 minutes, and then we took right off.
Oh,
Um,
that sounds like Bram's legal time.
Well, then,
I was,
then we
man,
spent.
Mike.
Well, then we spent an extended amount of time at the gate, and it was really hot and sweaty, and because there was a lot of congestion, so that we couldn't really hit the takeoff.
You know, I know
No.
you're talking about being
Don't
in the
say it.
airport,
Don't say it.
but definitely still could sound like you're talking about sex.
Okay,
Yeah, it does. It does.
Lots
My
of
point-
congestion, couldn't get the lift off going.
No. I barely missed my. They sat there forever,
That's
so
how
it didn't.
Bram got in trouble.
They sat there forever, so it didn't matter. But we sat in Pittsburgh for like an hour because
Ooh.
they went out ready for takeoff, and they're like, "Yeah, so we got a problem with an air valve." So we went back to the gate. Maintenance had to look at it. The guy's updating us. The captain's updating us as we're sitting there, and we can't go anywhere. Like, they won't let us off. We can't do anything like that. And they're like, "Oh, we'll fix it up. We have lots of paperwork to do." And they tell us about how they zip tied closed the air thing. I don't know which way they picked.
What?
Oh my god, why would they tell you that?
No. Also, what flight was this?
American Airlines.
Oh.
Say no more.
8:30 this morning.
Say no
Sword.
more.
The only
Sword
airline.
Southwest.
It's no. It's the only airline that comes here.
That's not
Oh.
true.
Well, it's no. Okay. It's
I was gonna say that's not true. I've flown JetBlue there, I think.
to Peoria.
Oh, I'm thinking Pittsburgh. Never mind.
No.
Yeah.
Peoria, Kansas. I'll probably have the same problem in Nebraska. American Airlines has all the regional stuff.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, like, there were 12 gates at this airport. There was one gate at Joplin 2 weeks ago. So, okay.
It's time to realize. It's time to represent Sunset Park. What time is it?
All right, let's start a show.
All right. Did we put a link for this on?
Yeah, I put it on stuff.
Okay.
So they can at least go to the page and find it.
All this stuff.
So I see Ed Burke's in there.
Yeah.
Brian's in there. I need to pull up the Patreon because I don't think we've been giving a proper list.
Hey, Sorg, you know what you didn't tell me last night about Raw? The Revival were in the background.
I didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
No, I did notice.
Ah!
I got a little Patreon.
You know why you didn't notice, Sorg, and I did?
I go on all day, all night.
You also watch truncated no commercials, so you can pay attention to things.
This is true.
We're still at $13 per month. That's weird. I think I did something weird. They must have. So sometimes the pledges come directly out of my PayPal. Sometimes they come out of what people have pledged us.
That's weird.
Yeah, because
that shouldn't be a thing.
Well, no. It process for 7. Okay, we have 7 Patreons. Yeah, I think.
Yay.
It's just weird because there's no seeming rhyme or reason to why and where they do it. So I'm just going to pull this list up every time now. Jeez. I really need to give something to people that have given over $100 to the show.
I hear people like kidneys. You should give them a kidney.
God. AJ
Sign something.
Sorg, you know what you could do? I saw them on sale in WWE shop. And get everyone who's pledged over $100 an Andrade Cien Almas t-shirt.
All right, we gotta get going because
it says he's 100.
We gotta get going. Otherwise, this file's gonna be way too big for me to download. So, the internet is good here, but the internet is still not as good as back home. So I still need to download video files. So
This is still way better than any hotel Eamon has had internet in.
Oh, absolutely.
It's
I have
true.
a hard. I have a hard line. Like I couldn't believe it.
Whoa, yeah,
Sorg.
yeah. Look at that mic check.
Oh, close up Sorg.
Mm. Okay, let's do a show.
It's
Okay,
all
that's weird.
white. It's all white and bulbous.
I don't have a first topic. Well, I guess I kind of do.
Wait.
Hold on. Hey guys, it's the Wrestling Mayhem Show. I'm Mike Sorg at Sorgatron on the Twitter, and I am in a hotel room in Peoria, Illinois, and not the Mayhem studio. We're doing this on the Google Hangout. We are doing just the digital way this week. So we have that going on. With me is from Poughkeepsie, New York, although I just saw him in person just a couple of days ago in New York City for Chachi Takes Manhattan. Check the hashtag Mad Mike.
Sorg, it's nice to see you in the digital form again. It was even nicer to see you in person when you cashed in on your bet. And I am now. I still haven't checked to see how much this is in American currency, but I'm going to assume it's enough to buy myself a Slammy Award.
Yes, that's 20 Thai baht from my excursion with the Chest Flexor in Thailand last year. So that is a sentence I can't believe is something that I can say, and it's truth. So,
I have an update on that for you, man. Mike.
this is that.
Oh,
this is the
I'm
Riz.
excited.
This is the Riz from Monroeville, PA. Yes.
Yes, Mike.
Yes,
That 20 Thai baht that you
is
have
$30 billion, right? 30 billion.
It is 59 cents.
Yes.
Ooh, it's went up.
You get it, my friend. You
Yes.
get almost 60 cents.
Hot damn.
Hey, hold on. You know what? If I get this in a dime, 69 cents.
Nice.
Anyways, this is your Wrestling Mayhem Show. You can check out everything.
By the way,
else.
Sorg, we slept together yet the whole weekend,
Wait,
didn't we?
no. What?
You and I slept together
In the
same room. in the same room.
I was on a couch and you were on a completely separate piece of furniture.
That's what you think.
I
did-
would like to point. I would like to point out. I was in a
forget- you
completely
forget.
different borough.
You forget, I was the only sober one.
I didn't get that drunk. Anyways,
I know.
I was gonna say
You didn't get
you were
that
not the only, you were not the only sober one, Riz.
I know.
Please,
Trust me, I
everybody-
tried. I tried, everyone. I tried to get drunk.
please, everybody, check out WrestlingMayhemShow.com. Hit us up at goodtimes at WrestlingMayhemShow.com. 412. I forgot the number.
206 WMS0.
Wow, it's the plane. I lose my mind when I travel, apparently. And you can also please subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, and video versions on the Wrestling Mayhem Show, Facebook, and YouTube. Typically on Tuesday nights at 10 p.m. We are live streaming on Facebook Live. Of course, we're on YouTube this week because we are all remote and not in the studio to do the Facebook Live in our usual setup. But keep an eye out. We at least put the link there if
Hey,
anything's
Sorg.
changing.
Did anyone tell Larry? Is it
Is he watching 205 Live by himself right now?
He's
in the
couch,
dark?
in the dark, watching 205 Live by himself.
You know what? Larry's fine. He's fine where he is. He doesn't know we're there half the time, so we're good.
He won't figure it out until after 205 Live is done.
That's true.
He may watch Talking Smack afterwards.
That's true.
Wait, is it over? Is it over now? Though?
No, it's only
No, it's
10:30.
still going. It's an hour.
I'm
Yeah,
still,
it's only 10:30.
it's still 9:30 here for me. I don't even know. Anyways,
Sorg is podcasting in a TARDIS.
pretty much at this point. I think shout outs to our friends, patreon.com/Wrestling Mayhem Show. Sorry, I got messages distracted me. Helping me out, Mike. I'm a little weird. I'm a little off tonight. But thank you to the people who do support the show, including Bo Diggity.
Woo!
I didn't get a chance to woo while I was in the
Say
show.
that loud.
I didn't get I didn't get a chance to woo while I was in the Charlotte airport tonight, this morning. So it's good to get that out. Also, our friends Alex Cards, Ed Burke, Tragar, Bobby F. J. Town, and at the $5 level, thanks to our friends Tina Keys and Christopher Bishop, they'll begin the gold, where I get to tell you about my trip through Charlotte. In a fascinating.
Woo
I just
indeed, Sword.
Oldest airport, longest lines.
oh yes.
Get it? It's
What?
a joke.
No.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, let's get into some wrestling talk. And this week, there's like a lot going on, but sort of a lot going on. So and I know we've been kind of just kind of off the cuff lately. But there is some interesting stuff that's happening in the news. Did you guys? Well, first of all, you guys are ready? Because we got, of course, Money in the Bank's in 2 weeks. We'll talk about that more next week probably. But we got Great Balls of Fire.
Yes, and we got a logo for this.
Oh God, the logo.
We got the logo, which is just a big old dick.
It's a dick sandwich.
It's a dick.
It's a dick sandwich.
There's the image for you guys on video.
It's a penis.
This has been going around. So it's two
It's a dick.
balls of fire.
It's balls.
See, all right, I have a theory on this.
Okay, I do too.
All right, my theory is that Kurt Angle has been getting texts from someone. No.
No,
Hear me out. Hear me out. The Kurt Angle text thing. We have no idea what's been going on with it, right?
Yeah.
Kurt Angle had an affair with someone in WWE marketing. Okay.
And this is all subtext.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Kurt gave her an STD.
Oh no.
So now she made the marketing logo to be a giant flaming penis to let everyone know that Kurt has herpes.
Wow.
And is now written in the program that his name will be Herp Angle.
Oh, you had me until that.
Yeah, you went too far on that one.
You had me until that. Ah, oh, come on.
You had me. That was too much.
What if I said it like Howard Finkel? What if I said
no,
like Herp
no,
Angle?
no,
No, doesn't help.
No.
Okay. See, Ed Burke, he's agreeing with me. He said Kurt sent a dick pic to someone, didn't he?
You know, the facial expression, if you put that
idea
in your head.
He sent it to Stephanie.
And that's why he
to continue the SummerSlam romance from years ago.
That's why he went to Graves during the show, showing him what he sent to her. And he wanted to know how
That's
to
why
delete.
Graves didn't want to talk about it, because he had never seen an Olympic penis.
And he wanted to see if Graves could delete a picture once it's sent, which you can't.
Hey, you know who we should go to for that? Someone who's really good at deleting things? Broken fucking Matt Hardy.
That's true.
Delete.
But I actually have a theory on this.
Okay. Is it better than mine?
Like, it's not as convoluted as the dick pic, the dick pic theory. Here's what I think. Somebody in the WWE offices. I don't know if it's definitely not Vince McMahon. Let's get that out of the way real quick. It's not Vince McMahon. But somebody in the WWE offices has seen what's going on in this world. They know that if they show first, if they know they can get away with a shitty title for a pay-per-view, and they post it all over Twitter, that thing is going to get retweeted, it's going to get liked, it's going to get shared, it's going to get whatever the hell you want to do it to it. The picture is going to be there. You're going to be like, oh, this sucks, this is stupid, but it's still putting that name out there. And now it's gone into the logo, where it's just like we said, a flaming dick. That is going to get shared over and over again, and then people are going to tune in to see what the hell this is, and then it's just going to be hopefully a good pay-per-view. By the way, I mean the card already looks damn good, with the main event being Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar. I think that was one of the ones.
We just need to get past.
We need to get past the name and the logo.
I think fans of Jerry Lee Lewis are going to be sorely disappointed.
But
it's Hulk Hogan texting, says Brandon.
And Ed Burke said that Kurt Angle's dick has Olympic cock rings on it, and I almost spit out my seltzer.
I wish I could make that the title.
Yeah. We're not going to, though. But the thing is, it's like the thing is, any publicity right now for WWE, for the WWE network, for anything is good for their brand. They have to go up against the NBA championships,
which will be over by then.
I know,
they'll be over by then.
But still, it gets people to look at what the hell are they doing in this WWE. The NHL championships, which will be over hopefully soon. Go Pens. And all the other stuff that's happening there. And it's free publicity for WWE. You guys are all falling into the palm of their hands, which is what everybody wants to do. They have that momentum now. They have look at this graphic here. It looks like a penis, and it's look at where the balls are headed. It's into the face of Samoa Joe.
Oh, no, guys, no, wait, Mike.
Okay,
I just figured it out.
Okay,
I figured it out. It's a marketing campaign.
Yes, exactly.
No,
exactly.
It's for herpes medication.
Oh,
so hold on. When I said Herp Angle, you said that was too far.
Yeah.
And you're bringing it right back around to that. So I think what Sorg is basically saying is I'm right.
No. But Brandon got me thinking, because he says it's a penis flamethrower throwing out balls. But so which is a metaphor for when you have an STD.
That Kurt Angle has, and that's why he's been texting Corey Graves. It's all a rich tapestry.
I mean, if anything, this should be sponsored by Viagra.
No, because I don't think Kurt has any issues getting it up.
Yeah, I mean,
he won a gold medal with a broken freaking neck. All right, let's give the guy some credit. He just gets it up too often and gives out STDs to random chicks in marketing.
Nice.
Telling you, that's what happened.
Guys,
I like my theory better.
I want to stop the presses now because I just saw this on Facebook. I think just got posted, and this is not WWE big. This is actually more indie wrestling. But our friends Wheels, of course, on the show. He was just on, I think, last week. But I was curious about this when I heard about this. But our friends at the Renegade Wrestling Alliance, locally in the Pittsburgh area, they're actually sponsoring a race car.
What?
And there is a picture right there for you guys on video. You can check it out. It's at the RWA. I think it's on their Facebook page. Yeah, it's on their timeline. So go check that out. This is the car. Here's the
That's
front
a good
of it,
number. Number 87.
Number 87. Mm-hmm. There you go.
Depends.
There you go. So that's really cool. So I mean, it was just something that I've never heard of with pro wrestling. Because I heard about that when they mentioned it when at the last show, and I was editing it, and I was like, oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Just I wanted to give a shout out there, and I just saw it come up on Facebook, so I wanted to get that into the show.
By the way, Sorg, another little side note on the indie wrestling thing. Have you been checking up on the IWC Facebook group yet?
Not.
And how you are now a participant in the Super Indie tournament.
I'm sorry, what?
They announced Plummer posted a poll. Justin Plummer, the owner of IWC, and one of the participants now is a Sorgatron.
Oh, I saw that. Like one of the fans was a participant.
Yeah.
See, when you set up a poll, guys, you got to make sure
you
you
need to
close it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I did my duty and voted for the Great Khali, of course.
You know, there's a lot we can learn from this when we talk about social media and if you're running a group or anything like that. So hold on. So Chris LaRusso, did they clean this up? Nope. There's one vote.
There's one vote for
Who
Sorg.
voted for me? Chris Spiker.
Spike.
Hey, Spiker.
Hey. Old tiny
Um,
IWC alum, by the way.
Did they
Fan
put me
of
in the
mine.
poll? Did they put
I
me
do
in the poll?
appreciate.
not in the
I do appreciate the 4 people that voted for anybody but Chris LaRusso. And Bradley Ruthers, who's a fan with the IWC. Okay, but we can have the indie talk. But we're actually considering doing a bracketology show, maybe around the show too. So,
But
we'll see what we can do with
congratulations, Sorg. Your first round match is probably going to be against Adam Cole, baby.
that. I'm cool, baby.
Sorg, pro tip: watch out for super kicks.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling there might be super kicks. Ah, boy, man.
I've done some scouting. Sorg.
I mean, you were in like the little doo from Reloaded on IWC,
Yeah.
so it could have happened.
And the photographer got selected, so that was a close one.
Yeah, that was really close. Anyway, wrestling, Sorg.
Wrestling. Let's get back to the mainstream.
Can I ask a question?
That's what this show is for.
Okay.
You just asked it.
All right. Can I ask a secondary question that's following the question I'm asking right now?
Sure.
Okay. Why do Extreme Rules
Have rules.
A, have rules,
Mm-hmm.
2, not be extreme? It was the least, like, I've seen many things that were less extreme, that were more extreme than Extreme Rules. Like, we didn't have a weapon shot until over an hour into the show.
Okay. So yeah, I think the concept of Extreme Rules is highly misguided these days, without question. I'm not. It's come a long way since One Night Stand.
Yeah.
But it's gone in reverse.
It
One
absolutely
Night Stand was great.
No, and it's just like we're gonna make it a 5-way, which means there's no rules. And we're gonna have a kendo stick on the pole where there's like 2 kendo shots, and it just, you're right. It's not terribly extreme.
And like the whole premise was, can Bailey get extreme? And the answer was no.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Tommy Dreamer would disagree. I've watched the Edge and Christian show that totally reeks of awesomeness. She beats the shit out of Tommy Dreamer with a kendo stick in that.
That's right. That's right. I okay. So watching the show, and I saw your tweets about, hey, this is maybe not as extreme. And I got to thinking about TLC. And of course we have Money in the Bank here in 2 weeks too. So I think it might have something to do with, like, those are stealing the car crash scenario things. I mean, what are we going to do at Extreme Rules when we already have a pay-per-view that's tables, ladders, and chairs?
You could have done, Sorg? You could have put that Brian Kendrick Akira Tozawa street fight.
You know what? I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I understand TV's progression room on a pay-per-view wise, why it was there instead of there, but maybe it could have been a little bit more. But I don't know. It's interesting.
I would have probably rather watched that than the representation they showed for 205 Live anyways. The weird mixed tag match with Sasha Banks.
I think Alicia Fox got hurt in that.
Yeah.
I think that was a little bit odder because it looked like Alicia Fox got hurt. But I did like seeing Sasha do a double knees to Noam Dar.
Burke says Extreme Rules is symptomatic of WWE's nostalgia problem. They refuse to let go of the Attitude Era, but can't go far enough to make them work. Just let it die.
What?
But they still have Hell in a Cell. They still have TLC.
Yeah.
They're going to have Money in the Bank. They're going to be crazy, right? There's going to be a lot of ladder spots. There's going to be a lot of crazy stuff.
And honestly, I feel like WWE is taking the pay-per-view Extreme Rules too literal. They've been going out. They've been going, hey, we're gonna put the thing on a pole, and we're gonna do a 5-way, which is so extreme, guys. It's nothing never been done before because it's extreme, and it's like him. It's like somebody trying to tell you something's happening.
So here's an interesting thing, because how many times do they tell you this is a thing that hasn't happened since blah blah blah?
Because
like
it's extreme.
A tag team title match, like a tag team cage title match, hasn't happened since like 1996.
But do you want to know why a tag title cage match hasn't happened? Because it's a stupid fucking concept.
Well, okay, no.
Both people have to leave at the same time to win the match.
Yes.
That is an entirely inherently dumb concept, because if one person gets out early, guess what? It's not a tag team match anymore. It is a handicap match.
Right,
which, by the way, is my all-time which is probably my worst favorite match in a WWE versus Raw versus SmackDown game, because as soon as my partner leaves, I get beat up.
Yep. Right, and I don't have a problem with that being an escape match. I like the double escape match concept, and I thought they did a lot of fun with it.
Sorg, I'm gonna ask this question again. It's a question I've asked after every Raw pay-per-view. Why aren't the Hardys broken yet?
Yeah, they should be. No.
Like, here's what should have happened.
Wait.
Cesaro should have left the cage. Cesaro should have left the cage. He should have taken out Jeff on the outside. So we should have had Matt and Sheamus together in the middle of the ring. You know, one guy each on the outside. So Cesaro takes out Jeff Hardy by doing the Cesaro swing into the tables, like just bash him back and forth between the 2 announce tables. And then Matt hits a twist of fate, and it looks like he's about to climb out to win. As soon as he puts his head through the door, Cesaro comes in, big boots the door right into Matt's head, and that's what breaks them. That's what breaks them. Like, how is that not the entire match? In fact, instead, it made it look like Sheamus and Cesaro literally just barely won.
This is a good point from What About in the comments. It says they should get rid of the cage door and just have them climb out. I think that makes it more interesting. Yeah. And also the broken issue is a courthouse issue.
Okay, but you can set it up, and then when the courthouse issue is finished, have them come back as the broken gimmick.
You don't know their plans. You don't know what they're doing with them from here to there.
Well, if they're not doing it, then why the fuck did they bring them back?
Because I don't want them to. If you mean separate them into Matt, like what they did with Matt versus Jeff. I don't
want Matt versus Jeff. I don't want Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy. I want broken Matt and Brother Nero. That's what made them interesting. That's what made them good again. That's what rebuilt their careers. Because before that shit happened in TNA, guess what? They were boring and stale as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And the weird Jeff stuff wasn't really working either. No, I think I presume they brought them back because of the broken, and then they got stopped.
No, they brought them back because they saw money.
Yeah, exactly. They brought them back because of merchandise.
Yeah.
By the way, whether they're broken or not, they're selling Hardy T-shirts, and that's what matters.
This is true.
Not to me. That's not American. Because guess what?
No, not to you. You're one.
Mike,
person.
okay. Do we have to have this?
No. We can't say this because everyone in that crowd does the delete chant.
Mm-hmm.
They still buy the shirts.
It is a gimmick that they are not doing.
Yeah, which means all those people in that crowd that bought a ticket.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they're That's not what they want to see. The delete gimmick. They want to see the broken gimmick. They don't want to see Matt and Jeff.
Honestly, I know where you're going with this, but I have a personal story that my friend who hasn't watched WWE television in years saw the WWE had Jeff Hardy back. Didn't care about TNA, didn't care about the Brother Nero stuff, but they saw they brought Jeff Hardy back, and she is going to a Raw taping for the first time in years. So that's why they brought them back, because that's why they bring them back in, and that's how the fans get brought back in. That's why The Rock gets brought back in. That's why Brock Lesnar is back in. That's why everybody is back in, because they get the T-shirts, they get the money, they get everything now.
You're tuning in and you're paying for WWE Network because you watch NXT and 205 Live anyways. So you're not a concern. Now it is a good point. What about in the chat room is saying Hardys are top merch sellers. They have like 8 different T-shirts now. So why? I mean, there's so
and
many...
they still have the Pro Wrestling Tee shop up for some reason.
They do. Interesting. I thought they had to shut that down. I thought they were going out. Or maybe I'm thinking Bullet Club or something.
No,
anyways,
Bullet Club's still there.
but still, so you bring them back, and just by the fact that they're back and they're the Hardy Boys, you have a certain number of people. While they have a buzz, and now you got everybody with a buzz, or the buzz has showed WWE that there's value in them. You have all those people that are like, oh, I haven't seen the Hardys for like 8 years, coming back, and like Riz's friend as well. So yeah, and here the guys in the crowd at the pay-per-view are hardcore enough to know the broken Hardys. The average fan doesn't. But again, kind of like we talked with the NXT, the smart fans educate the not smart fans, and now you have kids in the crowd doing delete because they see everybody do it every week on Raw, and now it becomes another thing, and people don't know the backstory. Not everybody in the crowd saying delete knows the backstory.
Mm-hmm.
But
so you bring them back. They're regular Hardys, nostalgia factor, boom, 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 top shirt seller. Once that starts to fade, courthouse issue, not courthouse issue, but the lawsuit, the rights are done, and I truly
don't think WWE is going to do it at all.
It may be possible they never do. If they keep making money off the Hardys, then no.
Then it's just a fucking nostalgia act like the Dudleys were last year.
What was this? There's a good line on the Edge and Christian podcast, I believe, when they're talking to Natty Neidhart about the women's division. Vince admittedly tries to stay one step behind the curve.
Well, that's fucking stupid.
It's business, and he while they innovate in so many other ways, actually in the way that they innovated with the WWE Network is not something that was new at the time. They stepped how the technology they're writing was the MLB TV network technology, right? They were not the first out of the gate on anything like that. WWE is the Apple computer of entertainment. Except maybe not so successful.
I'm sorry, Sorg. I'm a PC guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm a PC guy. I don't get that.
Who's the PC in this scenario? Lucha Underground?
Yep.
Yeah.
We got to work on that one, but I see.
No. Lucha is the Linux.
Ooh. Yes, it is.
Linux Underground.
Yeah, Lucha's Linux. TNA is just an abacus.
Hey, you know what? Oh, speaking of TNA, we should actually say something. They have their India shows this week.
Great Khali.
Which is the first time a televised wrestling program has had their shows from India, taped or not.
It's historic, regardless.
Yeah. So I mean, good on them.
Yeah.
The shows are probably going to be awful.
Yeah.
Stay tuned to the Midweek War, especially since their pay-per-view's already been taped. So stay tuned to the Midweek War.
This is a statement that broke me when we did the Midweek War last week. They pre-taped Slammiversary that they're going to make you pay like $30 or $40 for.
Probably 50.
Probably 50. And not when they stand a major pay-per-view.
That hurts.
Imagine if they pre-taped Extreme Rules.
That hurts so much.
And you're paying $9.99. Would you care?
Honestly, no.
The only pre-taped pay-per-view, to my knowledge, WWE's ever done was SummerSlam '92, right?
Yeah.
It was in England. Well, I mean, the older WrestleManias used to be. Oh no, they're broadcast on closed circuit. They just weren't on the weekends.
They were live.
And Ed Burke says calling TNA an abacus is giving them too much credit as a foundational element. That's probably true. Because you can actually count on abacus. I got jokes.
Also, ROH is the Chromebook, probably.
TNA is an off-market Android tablet, no Google Play. Man, we're getting into a really weird place here. So.
We're getting an awesome cast on this one.
TNA is a jailbroken iPod Color.
Ooh. Wow.
Well, that went to a place.
Yeah, that went to a place. Because, like, it kind of resembles what you want it to be, but it's broken and busted on the inside, so it doesn't work right.
On that note, I think it's a good time to go to a break. Please check out our friends at IndieWrestling.us. Check out some pro wrestling from our friends. A lot of people in 205 Live right now. Of course, Super Indie is happening this weekend with our friends at IWCWrestling.com. Go check that out. Adam Cole is a part of it. DJ Z from TNA. And so much more. Like, it is just a stat card. So go to IWCWrestling.com. IndieWrestling.us. The digital download and DVD will be available shortly after. And check out you can get Aftershock Volume 2, where Adam Cole came out, or check out the YouTube channel to see some clips from that as well. So as the chat room is rolling, we'll be back with the big question after this message. You remember not to stop record.
Yeah. So can I, since are we on gold? Can we do gold?
We can do gold now.
So going to Super Indie is going to be weird because the last time Adam Cole was in the IWC, I was a total dick to him.
Well, that's not nice, Riz.
No, because he was he wasn't the Adam Cole that we know now. He was just a guy named Adam Cole.
Okay.
Period. I believe he had just like plain old white tights on. Because I remember him coming out one day and then everybody in the crowd going, "Who the hell are you?" And he's just going, "It was Adam Cole," repeatedly over and over again. And I'm like, wait, did we start that? Like now I think about it, did we start that?
I think he was just generally doing it at the time.
I know.
Also, I remember I was filming at the time. I don't think I had taken over production, and he's one of those guys that like the first guys I experienced that like got on the apron and like actually played to the camera.
Yeah.
So like that's kind of
like I'm glad he's back in because now he's awesome and in his prime per se, or going into his prime, the upstart of his prime. It's going to be pretty damn cool to see Adam Cole wrestle. Like,
oh hey.
That was me liking the tweet.
Oh.
Yeah, I just.
By the way, are we getting yelled at by Goldust? Sorg?
So.
It's not our fault he didn't get a match on the pay-per-view.
Yes, Sorg. Are we getting yelled at by
Seriously,
Gold?
why did they not have a Hollywood Backlot Brawl?
Okay.
Extreme Rules.
Are we about to be blocked by Goldust?
Let's actually do this part on the show.
Okay.
We need a big question.
I have a big question.
Okay, good.
I have a big question.
You have one. Okay.
Yes. All right, ready?
Well, don't tell us now. Well.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, ready to come back.
Oh yeah.
Everybody whisper.
Everybody whisper.
I'm semi-hush because I'm trying not to yell in my hotel.
I'm gonna put you in the coconut clutch. I'm gonna wrap my arm around your throat. I'm gonna wrap my arm around your throat. I'm going to make you feel everything. And I want you to go back to Mutilator Larry and tell him how it feels.
The best.
Beat you with a sack full of soap.
Sack full of soap. Okay. Wrestling Man Show. We are back. Mike Sorg in a undisclosed hotel in Peoria, Illinois. The Riz back in the Pittsburgh area, as well as Mad Mike Poughkeepsie, New York, talking your pro wrestling for this week. So there was a story this week, and now I'm somebody who has visited, although I did not go for the ride on the Rock Bottom drop ride at the top, but I got to see WWE New York or Niagara Falls, excuse me, back in the day. Long after WWE New York had actually closed. So WWE is no stranger. Like they have had a WWE themed ride, and it's since closed. Like this one up in Niagara Falls. I don't think I've been in Niagara Falls since it's closed. But there was a new story this week about it was just an article with concepts apparently for a WWE wrestling themed park with the road to WrestleMania, and there's a questionable looking John Cena holding up a roller coaster. Looks like it might be an indoor, outdoor. I'm not entirely sure. Kind of thing. Some other images, and again, very WWE themed, like an arena kind of area. The roller coasters. They have a concept of Road to WrestleMania dark ride with a motorized, it
looks like the
muscle
promo video
car.
for Great Balls of Fire.
It does look a bit too. They're talking about, for example, maybe Simple Haunted Houses could be themed, like Undertaker and the Boogeyman.
That looks like go back to that picture of the kids on that car ride.
Right.
That looks like a scene from WWE Crush Hour. And they just got hit with the Twisty Rockets.
Okay. Yeah, it does a little bit. So that got me thinking, what are some other rides that
this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great.
You would like to see at this?
I'm already excited for this.
Let's get Riz first.
So you have the tower concept of a the everybody's strapped in and it goes up in the air. Like it slowly brings you up.
Why do I think I know where this is going?
Because you definitely do, and it's one of those things where you go up top, and then back down, and back up, and back down, something like that, and you call it. Man, Mike, what am I going to call this?
Kali Bomb.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
The Punjabi drop.
The Punjabi plunge.
There it is.
I have done my job.
Damn it. You
can follow me at Riz Plays Games on the Twitch. Everybody, stay Mayhem or whatever the hell
brings it around.
And
brings it
game is.
At the Riz on Twitter, and he's
yes. Yeah.
Oh God! As soon as you said big tall tower, I'm like, oh God, it's gonna be a Kali ride.
It is. It is going to be a Kali reference. Well, I was either going to do that or like in Kennywood in Pittsburgh, it's going to be a water ride named the Punjabi Plunge.
Oh wow. Okay. But you should really make that like Splash Mountain, and just have Ranjan Singh in like in the bunny ears just follow you around. And there should be a dancing Beth Phoenix and a dancing Natty Neidhart. Like they should all be part of it. And caution,
Ranjan
Singh you will get wet.
Ranjan Singh is available.
Of course he is.
I'm sure
Ranjan Singh. He's Ranjan Singh. All right. I have a couple different ideas for WWE theme park. First one, let's take the Dumbo ride from Disney. Let's just make everything unicorns. And that would be New Day Ride. New Day Ride. New Day Ride. But you take a little bit part of the Mad Hatter Tea Party, and from the middle you have an ice cream. In the middle you have the ice cream cart, and the animated Kofi, Biggie, and Xavier pop up, just to like clap along as it rides around, going New Day Ride. Also, every good amusement park, at least all the ones I go to, has a fun house. WWE We'll have something slightly different. You can have a theme for different wrestlers, but it has to be called the same thing. It has to be called the House of Horrors.
Horrors.
Horrors. I am not Michael Cole.
Horrors.
Horrors.
I just want to make sure we have that.
Yes.
So-
No, it's right there. And okay, and I have one more idea. It's a roller coaster ride, okay? It's going to have the most rises and falls of any roller coaster in the entire world. Some are little, some are big, and we're going to call it Dolph Ziggler's career.
Oh.
And you just end at the bottom.
I thought
And
you were
you
going to say.
actually like that's how you leave the park. Like it ends up in the parking lot.
Okay, we do have several from the chat room. First of all, Wheels.
I was.
Wheels says the angled total roll slam ride.
Makes sense. Now, are there any Olympic dick pics involved in that ride?
No.
No. That was the thing we came up with.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Ed Burke says a roller coaster would be perfect at WWE Park. Lots of ups and downs, in the end, you're back where you started and have gone nowhere.
Dolph Ziggler's career.
Mhm.
Okay.
Sword, what would your ride be?
I don't know. I'm having fun with everybody else's.
All right.
Sword, we can just keep coming up with these.
Yeah, I got another one if you want.
Go for it.
So just the ride that turns the entire way 360 degrees over and over again until you throw up from boredom. And you call that the Big Show.
I don't know about that.
Because he's always turning heel to face. Heel
Oh, okay.
to face.
So wait,
Heel
like
to face.
so half the total ride is all smiling Big Show, like him dressed as Baby New Year,
Mhm.
him palling around with Enzo Amore, and the other
And
side
then-
is bad Big Show, where he's in the camo gear and he's with Show Miz and with
Yes.
Jericho.
Yes,
Okay,
and then
okay,
and
if that-
then in the middle, you have him. What you have him during the John Laurinaitis days, where he's just crying the entire time,
I
and you
think
just go back
I think
and forth.
I think the center of the ride should be like beta version Big Show, like as Paul White when he first showed up, and every car should be held out by his arms.
hmm And then one lucky family gets to ride in the giant, the giant monster truck.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Now, do they eventually get pushed off the roof?
Yes.
Okay. Wanted to make sure.
It's a safe ride. I mean, they're on bungee cords. It's okay.
Okay. All right. Sorg. Do you
Sorg.
have one yet, or should we just keep brainstorming these? Because
Well, there was being say somebody inspired this. Dan Hooven did have some recommendations on the Facebook page. There was I don't know, he was having fun.
He was.
I'm not going to show all these, but there was the Sunny Experience.
Oh no.
Okay, that is far too narrow.
Oh my.
That is far too narrow, and not enough children are in there.
What?
And no bald guys at all.
That's true.
All right. And then there's also the Gender Coaster, and there's a picture.
Wow.
There's a picture of Dr. Mario. So
Wow. That. I don't know what you're insinuating there, Dan.
I'm not even going to show you the other
No,
one.
Ginger is a huge Nintendo fan.
Yes.
And
How-
his favorite game happens to be Dr. Mario. It's an underrated classic. I don't blame him.
It's totally not. It's totally not because we think he's on like steroids or anything. It's definitely not that.
He's
Riz,
got the
what are
cure.
steroids?
Whoa.
Sorg.
Sorg, what? Hold on, we have another one in the chat room. Brandon says a motorcycle merry-go-round playing the Baron Corbin theme music. I am all about that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorg, I have another one. Do you have one?
No.
Okay. Now, have you ever been to Disney, Sorg?
No.
Okay. Well, there's a show there because amusement parks have to have shows. They have to. There's a show there called the Country Bear Jamboree.
No.
Now,
No.
yeah, no, we're gonna go there. It's not gonna be called the Country Bear Jamboree. It's going to be called the Territory Jamboree, and we're gonna get Man Mountain Rock. We're gonna get the real Double J Jesse James.
Hmm.
We're gonna get the Drifter Elias Sampson. Gotta get some new blood in there, and of course, the lead in this, the Honky Tonk Man.
Now, are
And
they robotic?
Honky Tonk Man is not because he is desperate for work.
He does need the money though.
I don't have a ride idea, but I have
Okay.
a concept idea.
Okay.
What if, because you can't have the wrestlers there or anything like that, but you need a representation of the wrestlers, especially the big names, right? You have the mascots at Disney, right?
Yeah.
With the big heads and
Oh,
big hands and everything like that.
okay.
So I'm envisioning these like very cartoonized versions of The Undertaker, John Cena, The Rock, Hulk Hogan, like with the
Maybe
big
not
heads.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. I was gonna
Maybe
say
not Hulk Hogan.
maybe leave Hulk Hogan somewhere else.
Maybe leave him in the southern part of the park.
Andre the Giant,
That's better.
Something like that. Like, I think that could be interesting. Oh, geez, The Rock and Samson need the guitar playing and sing off. I can't wait for the next time Rock has to come back. But no, that's I like that. I think, guys, we've planned the ultimate WWE theme park.
Cesaro swing.
Yeah, well, I mean that one just writes itself.
That's
Sorg.
That's just right there.
Hold on, Sorg. I feel like there's one part of a WWE theme park we have grossly underestimated. Foodstuffs.
Yeah.
Foodstuffs. I mean, I think obviously WWE ice cream bars. They have to come back.
That's right.
They have to come back. Like
Yeah.
all brand new. They have to.
And you have the New Day ice cream carts all over the place.
And you call it, and then you have a hot dog stand, the foot-long junkyard dog hot dog.
Oh, that's good.
Are you sure it's not? Are you sure it's not the Dean Ambrose hot dog cart from that Raw in Brooklyn?
No, I'm going full-on old school on this one.
Okay.
You get the hot dog and all the fixings.
Ed Burke just came up with a great licensing opportunity. All food provided by KFC.
Oh no! Oh,
All right,
that would
guys.
be a messy park.
Let us know. Hit us up at Mayhem Show on the Twitter if you have a big question answer for us for your amusement park rides. So hashtag WMS big question if you have that. So there was an incident this week.
Yes, Sorg.
We talked about Goldust. And I thought we didn't have like a demeaning conversation about Goldust. We love Goldust here on the show. And the idea came up about like maybe this is like his retirement tour because he is getting up there in age. I think he's in his late 40s. He's in like the best shape of his life. Don't get me wrong. But so
it seems very one last run-y.
So the wife of the show, producer, she's not on tonight, but producer, wife of the show, Missy, she's really great about pulling out like lines from the show and things like that that'll get you wanting to check out the show, right?
Use your words, Sorg.
And this week she's putting out one, so it says, "Is this Goldust a retirement push?" And particularly one from Silvertron Media, and to which Goldust was tagged because we're trying to get the attention of people, and he said, "You're an idiot." So we just got called an idiot from one of our favorite wrestlers. Now we're not the only ones that he's calling an idiot. I want to point out. So I don't know if this is just a thing he's doing, because there's somebody else says Goldust and lipstick on his teeth, lol, and he says, lol, you're an idiot. So I don't know if this is part of his phase or what.
Well, he is trying to be a heel.
He is.
So I
yes,
mean,
yes,
but
don't.
But Sorg, don't Don't rip on. First of all, Mr. Goldust, Mr. Dust. On behalf of Sorgatron Media, we sincerely apologize for if you took offense to our stuff. Please don't call us idiots anymore. We have feelings. Thank you.
So it's probably
Wow.
Golda's retirement run, right?
Of
Probably his
course,
retirement run.
of course, it's his retirement run. What do you think? I mean, he's up there in age. I mean, geez.
But no, I mean,
See, we're not idiots. We're assholes.
We're smart.
Huge difference.
Isn't that right, Mr. Anderson?
No. Oh
No.
God. Why did you make me think of that? Riz,
I like
sit-
Mr. Anderson.
go sit in the corner.
Mr. Anderson was
I
really
like
nice
Mr.
guy.
Kennedy
Yes.
in WWE. Mr. Anderson in TNA,
Mr. Anderson,
horrible.
but Mr. Anderson as a person is really good, and I appreciate a lot of it. And, I had a good discussion with him on and off camera at Meadville. I think that's the thing. Like whatever this is, I mean, the same thing happened with Road Dogg a few months ago, right? Where we said about something, throwing darts at a board for SmackDown. And he seemed to take offense with that. And obviously they're not going to listen to the show and find out the context, right? Like that was just one statement of an idea, opinions of 3 to 5 people on the show.
I think everybody listens to the show. That's why they're responding. That's why Goldust and the Road Dogg are responding. They have watched our show, and they're watching it right now.
Of course.
Hi, Mr. Road Dogg.
Of course. The numbers aren't big for the show, but the numbers that are there are all employees of the WWE.
Hi.
We have one.
Hi.
We have a former
former employee. You have one every week, Sorg.
That's true.
Every week.
That's true. It's all your friends checking up on you.
I think I figured something out.
It's WWE HR making sure you're abiding by NDA.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. An NDA I absolutely did not sign.
Hi, Vince.
Sorg, I think I figured something out though. We talked about the SmackDown dartboard that Road Dogg uses, right?
By the way, I hope some artistic fellow out there listening can make a rendition of the Road Dogg booking dartboard.
Sorg, I think it's been on TV.
No.
There
was a dartboard that one week.
No, Sorg. It's the corkboard that we've seen in every Fashion File segment.
Kid, man.
I was just watching SmackDown again today, and I'm like, boy, they're using this corkboard with a whole bunch of random people and things on it. Oh my God. We are through the looking glass here, people. Kidman return confirmed for 205 Live.
Kid man returns.
Is he a kid? Is he a man? Who knows?
Is he a squid? Who knows? He could be a squid.
He could be. It could be Billy Squidman. We don't know. But Sorg, I'm convinced that is the board. I'm absolutely convinced of it now. I'm convinced.
I'm going to find out. What the hell's his Twitter name? Road Dogg, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Oh, Brandon's asking us what we thought about the new briefcase for the women's Money in the Bank match.
I didn't get a good look at it.
Oh, it was just like a white briefcase. I thought it looked good. I thought it looked better than the ones we've used for basically any other Money in the Bank briefcase. But I would like to say I called it Lana versus Naomi for the women's title at Money in the Bank.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Is Lana going to win the women's title in her first ever singles match, you guys?
No.
Sorg?
And if she does,
she's going to Jinder Mahal this, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yep.
And if she does, I would freak out if she turns around and hands it off to Eva Marie.
Eva Marie is done with the company, sir.
I don't care.
It's still a possibility.
It's still a possibility. I mean,
I'd rather she hand it off to Summer Rae.
What if she hands it off to Rusev, and that's what title he was looking for?
Oh,
they finally have a title. I will dominate the women of the SmackDown. Wearing my
we're gonna-
Nashville Predators jersey.
We're gonna get Rusev's gonna hate us now.
Rusev already hates us. We're based out of Pittsburgh.
Go Pens.
I have a feeling.
I'm not going to lie. Rusev winning the SmackDown Women's title would be the greatest thing in the world because I personally would love to see Charlotte versus Rusev.
Mm-hmm.
I would personally love to see that match. Like Charlotte chops Rusev and woos in his face, and Rusev goes, "I've had enough of your woos,"
and just kicks her in the face.
Yep.
Okay. Which would be very awkward and very weird at the same time, but also awesome.
You know, I just tagged both of those people in a tweet.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope one of them sees it and is just like, "What the fuck?"
Yes. Rusev versus Charlotte. I want to see it.
Like, I just want to see their reaction to the suggestion.
Yeah.
Ed Burke says Char versus Ruru match of the year. That is entirely correct.
Mm-hmm. And it will be a match on this year's Mayhem Mania.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. We should just do a SummerSlam Mania just so we can book that even earlier
Yes.
and really make Matt Collins go insane.
But Rusev has to be in a suit.
No. Charlotte has to be in a suit. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm down with it.
Okay.
But Rusev has to have a top hat on. A very small top hat. Like a Daphne-sized top hat.
Okay. I'm down.
Okay.
I'm with it.
I like how we're negotiating this match now.
Mhm.
It's gone from a match that we'd like to see to what are they going to wear to Rusev in a top hat.
Yes.
Because, we need Garza on that right now.
I'm sorry. I zoned out for a bit because I was imagining Rusev versus Charlotte in like a barn burner, like crazy match, like not at WrestleMania, but at a
Great Balls of Fire.
Yeah, something like a Great Balls of Fire.
At Good Golly, Miss Molly.
Yeah, oh my God, if we end up with that. It's wait. Is this the beginning of? Because we always talked about how
I'm telling you, this is a great.
No. TNA had a lot of Phil Collins inspired titles.
Genesis, yes.
Against all odds.
And
I don't know if there are many more Jerry Lee Lewis songs that they can really pull from. I mean, we can look up his discography, but
I am right now actually. So I mean, thank you. I didn't even know who sang that. So
I believe I'm right on that anyway.
No. You're absolutely right on that. It's shocking. I mean, there's a whole lot of shaking going on. There's
I love that. The Return of Earthquake.
Crazy Arms. No, you don't have anything for Crazy Arms?
Bailey.
Yes.
That's when Bailey main events.
The return of Bailey when she teams up with her wacky waving inflatable arm filling tube men.
Mm-hmm. In the main event.
Middle-aged Crazy could be the return of Terry Funk.
No, yes. He might have even written that after Terry Funk.
I mean, End of the Road. Actually, that'd be a good title.
That'd be a good one. Well, wasn't that?
Wait, that was a title.
That was Roadblock.
If they do that,
did I just prove it? Did I just prove it?
You did.
If they do that, we can go back to that classic WWE theme music. The end is here.
Oh, I love it. They use it like twice, or more than twice, probably.
Yes. Sorg, I don't know about you. I'm excited for WWE Boogie Woogie Countryman.
Bury the Boogeyman.
Oh my God! There's actually a Jerry Lee Lewis album called Last Man Standing. Right there. Boom.
It writes itself. Paige in an intergender triple threat match. Wait, for which one?
No. I've already seen that match. It doesn't end well.
That's why they threw away that title.
No one goes over.
He also threw away those sheets.
Oh
wow,
man.
Sean, it'd be good, of course. Just
The return of Mark Marrow.
Hey, Sorg, I don't think they're ready for that yet.
oh, no, apparently not. Apparently not. That's Vince. Vince likes to stay a little bit behind the curve. Remember?
Oh
Jeez.
god.
All right, can I talk about Lucha Underground?
Oh yes, Sorg, where are you in your Lucha Underground viewings?
Episode 6 of this season, and I'm just kind of a kind of out there thing. Like, there's people out there that that have not watched Lucha Underground, in its entirety, like I have.
Um,
I don't know who you're
some
talking about.
some people need to get on that shit.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I mean, at a certain point, I'm watching it on the plane, and I'm kind of wondering, what people think. Watching it over my shoulder, as like people are getting killed. But I love the Dial of Doom.
Yeah, Dario's Dial of Doom. Oh,
Like-
I love it.
Like, we can have a problem with the fact that Lana just walked in and got a title shot, despite all the good ladies on SmackDown have to go through the hell that is a Money in the Bank match to do the same thing. But it's at one of those, hey, here's a reason to have title matches, and we don't really have to build it for 5 weeks.
Right. I did like how they explained why Lana got the title shot. And it's because Naomi specifically requested it, and she said she doesn't care if it's for the title. So that's at least a good way to do it, as opposed to Shane or Daniel Bryan just say, hey, Lana is not in the match, so let's just give her a shot. Why not, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, just piss off the champion is all you really need to do, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So
Because WWE faces are stupid.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
we've known that for years, though.
I mean,
Yeah, I know. And WWE heels are really, really smart. See Alexa Bliss.
See Jinder Mahal.
See The Miz.
But beyond that, I'm really enjoying so far. I'm 2 matches in on the best of 5 series for Cage and Tejano. We're starting to get the teasers for the Rabbit Tribe, and of course, I've seen them. Of course, I have seen them in action in person. So I'm really enjoying it, and I'm glad that I finally picked up on this, and I'm really excited at the prospect of watching it week to week with you guys here, at least for the rest of the season.
Well, you
Hopefully.
better catch up. Sorg.
Yeah, Sorg, you better catch up.
Riz, you better start.
Shh.
By the way, everyone tweet at VE Riz because he doesn't watch Lucha Underground. He needs to watch Lucha Underground.
Sorg. On the bus ride, wasn't I peeking over your shoulder watching that?
Yeah, but that
Riz?
doesn't count.
Riz,
That
that doesn't count. That does not count.
That
Riz,
counts.
first 2 seasons are on Netflix.
I know.
They're on Netflix. Just watch.
Just put them on
I'm
the
too
background.
busy. I'm too busy watching the art of painting, The Joy of Painting by Bob Ross.
All right. You can watch both of those at the same time. In fact, they might even sync up. You don't know.
Maybe.
Well, this
When
is
Bob
an
Ross is
experiment.
talking about happy little rainbows, I bet Mil Muertes is making a happy little rainbow of someone's fucking head.
It's the Joy of Lucha,
Exactly.
which is going to be the title. And I hope that somebody photoshops a lucha mask on Bob Ross's head.
He'll probably just look like Son of Havoc.
Exactly.
Oh, by the way, him and is it Mil Mascaras sitting on a couch flipping off the TV?
That was
No, that is Masquerita Sagrada.
Mascaras,
That-
I'm sorry.
that's the part I saw, and I just fell in love with that moment.
Which was an ad for Bagel Bites.
Totally normal. Totally normal.
Also, I love the name of the episode was Open Road to Revenge.
Well, that's what it was, Sorg. It
Absolutely.
was an open road to revenge.
I'm in this anticipation because I know some of the things that happened, right? I was excited. I got to see Sami Callihan first pop up with his girlfriend backstage. and that his name's Jeremiah and everything like that. And
He's
it's
with
like,
Evilise, and then
it's with Evilise. What is with Evilise and guys
getting
from
injured.
no, well, that is that, and guys from Ohio.
She chooses poorly.
Also, second note, I really want to go watch that Tough Enough season.
Yeah. Once Lucha Underground season 3 is done, I'm going to find that whole first season of Tough Enough with Stone Cold
on the
and
network.
watch it again. Yeah, I know.
So
I know, but I don't want to confuse my luchas.
Especially since so many people are similar, and whether hell, mostly Lucha, but of course some on Impact, including Chelsea Green.
The
So
best part of that show.
was she the one that they brought in like halfway through,
Yes.
and she just kind of like
no,
made herself comfortable?
You're confusing seasons of Tough Enough.
Probably.
You're confusing season. The season of Tough Enough of Chelsea Green was the one with like Daniel Bryan as a judge. Yeah.
Oh.
The not as good series of Tough Enough.
Yeah.
The hey, Hulk Hogan's not a judge anymore because he fucked up.
Yeah, the only person left from that season, I think, is the Velveteen Dream on NXT. Because I have not seen Mandy Rose in a fortnight.
He's the one we were pulling for too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Wait, isn't that the one with no wait, no, the Silent Rage was
No,
awesome.
Silent Rage was years ago.
Yeah, Silent Rage was awesome.
Yeah, Silent Rage was awesome. And then he fucked up really badly.
Really, really bad. What's he doing now, by the way?
He's raging silently.
You know what? I'm gonna look him up.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at.
I'm interested. I want to see where he's at. I want to see what he's
is raging silently somewhere. I guarantee he's not wrestling. I'll guarantee you he's not wrestling.
Rage.
Silent Rage.
By the way, Silent Rage is a action movie starring Chuck Norris.
Of course it is. Chuck Norris, a guest referee for a casket match one time.
This is true. Which is weird because, yeah. Okay. Andy Levine.
Andy Levine, yeah.
It's spelled Leavine for some reason.
Andy
Anyways,
Levine.
wrestling career.
Why is this only one sentence?
It's actually 3 paragraphs long.
Holy shit. Someone really got bored to write that much about Silent Rage.
Okay, let's see. The World Wrestling Council he's in.
That's not real.
That's not real.
It's a wrestling territory in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
That's Carlos.
Owned by Carlos
Colon.
Colon.
Cologne? You're saying cologne.
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 Cologne?
Cologne. Cologne.
We're doing the bit from SmackDown if you
Yes,
haven't
we
seen
are.
SmackDown yet.
Yes, we
Cologne?
are. No, Cologne.
I'm surprised they didn't get the clones.
Cologne.
And they said the
Cologne?
colognes
No,
are
not
clones
Cologne.
of each other. One of the colognes is a cologne of Eamon.
That segment is so great when they start talking to each other in their heads, and then the day's like, "Why are you staring at us?"
Okay, all right. So sad news. He suffered a career-threatening injury to his shoulder and upper arm, which rendered him out of action for nearly a year, returning to the ring in 2015. So he's still wrestling.
Supposedly.
So he's raging silently somewhere. I was right.
Sure.
And so yeah. Apparently he was the one-time Universal Heavyweight Champion for the WWC, and as well as one-time Tag Team Champion.
Oh, who was his partner?
Samson Walker.
Okay.
I'm going to look him up now.
That doesn't sound real. That doesn't sound real either.
That does not sound like a real wrestler.
I bet it was someone else who was on that season of Tough Enough.
Samson.
I'll
Walker.
bet money it was someone else who was on.
This is what we've come to right now.
See, wrestling, there's not a lot of news out right now, guys. So we're Googling Silent Rage.
So I need. So why this is one of the reasons is probably on our mind because we should mention Indie Mayhem show. There's a Facebook Live of the conversation you can check out. But on the Indie Mayhem show, we have Eric Van Magnen of Lucha Underground, who happen to also work on Legend House and the Stone Cold season of Tough Enough. So if you're wondering why so many people look familiar from that season of Tough Enough, now you probably kind of know. And as well as he's also worked on The Apprentice, Celebrity Apprentice. We said some very nice things about the president. So check that out. That's going to be on Indie Mayhem show this Thursday coming up. So check that out.
Guys, it's a really fun interview.
Oh, absolutely.
You get a lot of insight into a lot of different things. And there's something he told us about the this season of Lucha that is a spoiler, and I'm not going to say here, but holy shit, it's exciting. It's very exciting.
It's a fun conversation. We got some dirt about Tough Enough and Legends House actually about some of the stuff behind the scenes. So what's up, Riz? Are you still Wikipedia?
I found Samson Walker.
God.
He actually wrestled Jay Lethal on ROH.
Okay.
And lost.
Well, obviously.
His nickname was Sexy. Sexy Samson.
Okay.
And he has the Snapshot, the Starstruck, and the world's sexiest elbow.
Okay.
And he has done shit.
It still doesn't sound real to me.
No, it does not. It sounds like a horrible.
It sounds completely made up.
It sounds like a horrible E-Fed name.
Yeah. Speaking of, Aleister Black is still on NXT.
This is true.
I love Aleister Black. Hey guys, what did you learn from wrestling this week?
All right. So guys, I got the newest issue of the WWE comic book with a lovely Asuka action figure cover.
Asuka.
I learned a lot about Dean Ambrose. I learned a whole lot about Dean Ambrose. In fact, let's see. This comic has, I'd say, roughly about 40 pages or so. This comic has given me more background into Dean Ambrose than his entire career in WWE. And I'm not even joking at all. I wish these things were canon because there is so much better storytelling going on in these books than there is on Raw. And I'm not joking in the least.
Mm-hmm.
So can we take the people who are writing these and put them on the writing team? Please and thank you. Okay. Also, I learned about cologne.
No, you're saying it wrong.
Cologne?
Cologne.
Cologne.
It's cologne.
Cologne?
Cologne? No. Remember when we were talking about Eamon and how he looked like a cologne? It's cologne.
Yeah, no, he was a clone of a cologne.
He is a clone of cologne.
But does he wear cologne? Does he wear the cologne from the colognes because he's a clone?
Yeah, there's no cologne.
I think there is a clone. His name is Eamon, and he wears cologne
by the clones.
Okay, we're done.
Okay, we're done. That was it.
Riz, what did you learn this week?
In the show. So I learned how surprising and joyful I got to learn that a certain action figure wound up in my bag for our trip to New York. Unannounced.
Oh, so that wasn't intentional.
No.
I thought you were doing like a Flat Stanley deal.
No. Like that one picture of the Great Khali was the only picture of the Great Khali that I took because I didn't know what the hell to do with him. Like if I would have done that, I would have taken him everywhere we went and just
probably should have.
I should have.
You should have. You should have set him up on top of the rock and have Khali overlook the entire city.
Fuck. Well, and then Chachi almost threw him off the cliff. There he is. He looks so peaceful. Now, then you see my my clothes on top. But yeah, that was a fun little surprise there, knowing that my Cully figure came with me to New York City.
Kelly
Sorg,
takes men.
yes,
Sorg, what'd you learn this week?
the Cully apple.
I learned that promos are so much better when they're whispered to you.
Don't call this. Just don't call Goldust anything.
Also, don't tell Goldust he's going to retire. He doesn't like that.
No, I really like. I really like the hey, Samoa Joe, some serious shit. I don't know if he's going to win a title or not, but they're making me believe that he might win a title.
Oh no, he's not winning that title.
No, he's not.
No. I'm happy he's getting the match. I'll be happier if it goes longer than 5 minutes. But he ain't winning that title, Sorg. Ain't no fucking way.
Either way,
Sorg, I will give you 1,000 Thai baht.
No. Wait, that's like $10.
That's nothing.
I'll take it. But it's the Samoa Joe that I liked against Kurt Angle.
Yes.
And it's amazing. And he's just a threat. And he's so great. And I can't wait to see what they do with him and Brock next week. Just because
I'm very scared for what they do with him and Brock next week.
Oh, and also I realized that me tweeting about how awesome Sheets is as compared to Wawa has now led me to have a follow by a certain Russian ring announcer. The parties are.
Oh,
so hi, Vlad Radnov. Thank you for joining us.
Fairly certain everybody at Chikara listens to the show.
Yes. They know about us, Sorg.
Which also is a good point to plug. Former Chikara wrestler Vin Gerard was on Indie Mayhem show last week talking about Powerbomb TV. So shout outs. And they got a show, Break the Barrier, I think, is going to be on Powerbomb TV this Sunday. So check that out.
An amazing card on there.
Oh, it's a crazy card. Yeah.
Who was it? It's who is Colt Cabana facing?
Oh, come on. Orange
Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy. That's going to be great.
Colt Cabana versus Orange Cassidy is going to tear down the roof.
Joey Janela is going to be on this. He's on Super Indie the day before. We talked about Deshaun Pratt and Ophidian. Deshaun Pratt used to be, what was his partner's name? The funky
Ophidian was
But he was the funky Pharaoh.
Barian.
No.
I forget what his name was, but yeah, he was in Shikara as well. And now they're feuding against each other, which is
it's what he talked about. Like they haven't had a match together. They haven't had a chance to have a match together, and they just kind of wanted Amasis. This is
Amasis.
Yes. So they wanted just kind of a canvas, and they got it with no strings attached. So this is the kind of stuff they're doing, and there's a lot of promotions attached to it. So just a little deep into, I mean, it's indie wrestling, but it's accessible. It's another streaming service with Powerbomb TV. So I just wanted to give a shout out for that. So if you're in the area over there in New Jersey, of course, or you can watch it live on the service. And there is like a trial as well with the service, so you can check it out and see what they have on there. So there you go. What did I learn? Oh no, I talked about that with the Samoa Joe.
What did the chat room learn, Sorg?
What did the chat room learn? From the chat room, Ed Burke learned that the Mac is a beer-powered fighting robot.
Yep, that sounds accurate.
Brandon says, "How did Ric Flair break his hand? One Warrior fan down. Apparently, he got in a fight with a Warriors fan, basketball Warriors.
Allegedly.
There is no tape of this, like there is for that." The Ryan brothers almost choke slamming a person. It's just Ric Flair's word on what he did. He probably just fell down, just fell or something, and he wanted to be Ric Flair about it and say, "No, I punched a fan, woo!" and all that stuff. But no, he probably didn't punch anybody.
I like your impression of what happened.
Yeah. Also, I'm shocked and appalled that we did not say anything about Space Mountain, about the rides.
I
think that
figured that was. I thought that just stood for its own.
I mean, really, it does.
I
Really
mean,
does.
still though.
No, but see the thing.
The
All right,
space,
so hold on.
when you get into Space Mountain though, it's just a naked Ric Flair.
No, see, Riz, the thing about the WWE Space Mountain, it says oldest ride, longest 9. The ride is literally just a line. Like, there's no actual ride at the end of it, but you don't know that until you've waited online for 3.5 hours.
No, the ride is Ric Flair just standing there, air humping you in the face the entire time.
No, it's a cardboard standee of just repeating the commercials for for KFC Georgia Gold Chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Woo, Chris!
Mad Mike, where can they find you?
You can find me on the internet, Sorg.
Wow, that's vague.
You can find me at MadMike4883 on the Twitter machine. You can also find me at Mayhem Show. Look for the hashtag MM for when I live tweet Lucha Underground and Impact this week. And also, the Midweek War will be going on this week, maybe a little bit later because of hockey, but it will be happening.
Let's go, Pens.
Yes, let's go Pens. And if the Pens lose, Midweek War will be a very sad and angry affair, except for when, of course, I talk about Lucha Underground, because there's no way in the world that can make me unhappy. Riz, where can they find you on the internet?
They can find me on the Riz on the Twitters, and as well as Riz Plays Games, where I sometimes play video games. I might start doing more YouTube videos. I might start doing more Twitches. I'm not sure. I'm still contemplating on this thing. But it's going to happen, so stay tuned to your local Riz stations. Sorg.
You can find me in Peoria for the rest of the week. No, I'm here for Baja, Illinois, here in Peoria. So go look for hashtag Baja Illinois, and that's Sorgatron on Twitter. Check out Sorgatron on the Instagram. Not wrestling related, but I'll be doing a lot of Instagram stories behind the scenes of all the video shooting and I'll be doing for the week. That's it.
That's it. That's it. We're done.
I'm the host, so I'm supposed to close the show, and I forgot about that.
Mayhem. Where can they email?
This is why we need the awesome producer, Missy.
Hit me up, goodtimes@wrestlingmayhemshow.com. I'm too tired. I think I'm going to brew some of this.
Okay. All right. You can find us at goodtimes@wrestlingmayhemshow.com. You can call in. What's that number?
412-206-WMS0.
And you can also do the Patreon thing.
Patreon.com/.
Yes. The Wrestling Mayhem Show.
Wait.
WWE Patreon.com.
Patreon.com/Wrestling Mayhem Show.
Yes. And follow us on Twitter at Mayhem Show. Join the Facebook group. It's awesome to be there. A lot of awesome people are on there. Join us every Tuesday night at live.sorgatronmedia.com or the Facebook group, where the Facebook chat is always electric. For Sorgatron, for Mad Mike, I am the Riz. Mayhem out.
I'm okay with that.
That's how